letter from the mayor talking about how because these people like have mental problems or whatever, they're like victims too or something. I was just like, are you fucking out of your mind? Really? Like these people should, I don't
Yeah,
like, I don't give a, I, I don't give a if these people had hard lives. I don't give a fuck. These people are victims of consequences. Shoot them in the sun. I don't give a fuck.
yeah,
Okay. Just
euthanize
because,
them then.
yes, just because you've been victimized doesn't ever give you the right to victimize someone else. And I'm so disgusted with people that have this fucked up mentality.
Did
Oh,
this
I was victimized, so I can just victimize other people. Like, you. Fast and Bulbous for $10 says, do you think it's a good or bad thing that it took a murder on our soil for someone to finally start caring about Ukrainian lives, or at least pretending to, or should we take what we can get? Yeah, it is interesting. There's this horrific story where a guy on a train, there's a woman who I believe was a Ukrainian refugee, which is crazy, in America. And she was just on her phone. There's a picture of it. It's horrifying. She's looking at her phone, and this guy comes up from behind her and stabs her to death. He's just a fucking crazy person. And then it's even worse because it's like, oh god, it's so horrific. With all these people, they always have these like super fucking long rap sheets where
Yeah.
they go in and out of prison, and you're like, why the fuck?
Why did
Like,
they ever let him out of prison? Yeah.
yes, yes. The worst. I think the worst
They
fucking
let him out
idea.
because of racism. That's why he's a black guy, obviously.
Right, right. The worst idea that ever took hold in the left and like totally fucking mind melted them was just this whole concept of you have to be soft on crime and how are racist and policing is racist and oh there's a prison like that prison the school pipeline thing was so fucking toxic to so many people on the left and it made so many of the left like soft on crime. There should be a school to prison pipeline for some people. Some people
Yeah.
need that. Some people are fucking gonna create a bunch of problems for everyone else, and they're gonna do a bunch of crime, and you gotta lock them away from everyone else.
And the sooner the better. Yeah.
And the
You
sooner the
lock them
better, yeah.
away until they're in their 40s,
Right.
about 45. And a lot of times they are far more docile and less criminal minded in their 40s. So sometimes they can be rehabilitated then. Some
Right.
people can't. Some people are criminally active in their 40s. So,
Yeah. But it's just, and it's just so depressing to see this shit happen.
yeah,
It's really bad. Yeah, and it is
nobody
like
cares about the victims.
right, and yeah, and you think of like the disgusting irony. Someone leaves her country's like getting destroyed, so she leaves it for safety, and then she gets killed by some fucking random piece of shit crazy person on a train.
I mean, I hope that guy gets the chair. I don't know
Was
what's
yeah,
going to happen, obviously, but and I'm dying to know if some bleeding heart progressive judge let him out because
there
he
was some. I don't know what his other crimes were, so I don't know if they were like violent crimes. I just saw the mugshots. There's like 20 mugshots or something, but there's also some like insane uh letter from the mayor talking about how because these people like have mental problems or whatever, they're like victims too or something. I was just like, are you fucking out of your mind? Really? Like these people should I
yeah,
don't like I don't give a fuck. I I don't give a fuck if these people had hard lives. I don't give a fuck these people are victims of consequences. Shoot them in the sun. I don't give a fuck.
yeah,
Okay? Just
euthanize
because
him then.
yes, just because you've been victimized doesn't ever give you the right to victimize someone else. And I'm so disgusted with people that have this fucked up mentality.
Did
Oh,
this
I was victimized, so I can just victimize other people. Like, fuck you.
did this letter come out after the stabbing video surfaced?
Yeah, I'll see if I can
If
find it.
it did, fuck that bitch.
It was
Fuck
like a
her.
crazy,
Fuck her and her entire clan.
it was like an insane comment.
Yeah, trying to create sympathy for this violent killer. Get the fuck out of
It
here.
wasn't like, it wasn't like she was trying to create sympathy. She was just trying to say like,
There's
I no, no, hold on.
you
I think
can't
okay.
be.
I explained it poorly. It wasn't like she was trying to create sympathy for the criminal. It was more like she was trying to say that the problem isn't we need more like police or harder crime. The problem is we need more mental health, aid workers running around. Like that's kind of what she was trying to do.
The problem is we need to get these people off the streets, whether they be violent criminals or schizophrenic psychopaths. Okay.
Right.
But do you think the left is actually has the stomach to actually get these people off the streets? No, they feel sorry for them and they want to empathize with them.
No,
Yeah.
no, they don't. Yeah, they don't. At least in their current form, they do not. So
Yeah. She
yeah,
sees
it's
him
really
as
bad.
he's the Minotaur. He's like, he's just misunderstood.
That's terrible. Yeah.
It's ghastly. It's fucking ghastly.
Hmm. Yeah. To be clear, the mayor did say that what happened was a senseless and tragic loss. Okay, so they weren't
Oh yeah,
empathizing
yeah.
with the
She's
person,
doing the on both
right?
sides thing.
It was just like
Senseless
it was
and
just like a
tragic loss on
response
both
to
sides.
the no, it wasn't like that. It was just a response to like the whole tough on crime thing. So I can't find the statement. I keep finding a different statement, so I
Oh,
can't
okay.
find the statement. But unless I was completely gaslit, it was a fake statement. But
That could be. There's a lot of information going
right.
around. Trying to play on the empathy of people.
Oh,
Oh,
here,
it's so brutal.
right. She said, okay, wait, let me find this whole comment because okay, I found it. It's a pretty bad comment. So I do want to see the context to make sure I'm not.
Okay.
Hmm. She says, we will never arrest our way out of issues such as homelessness and mental health. I want to be clear that I'm not villainizing those who struggle with their mental health or those who are unhoused. Mental health disease is just that, a disease like many other that needs to be treated with the same compassion, diligence, and commitment as cancer or heart disease. Also, those who are unhoused are more frequently the victims of crimes, not the perpetrators. Too many people who are on the streets need a safe place to sleep and wrap around services to lift them up. We as a community must be better for those members of our community we need to help and have who we need to help and have no place to go.
Yeah,
That's a
look.
fucking unhinged comment to make in
And if you're
response to this.
look, and if you're
Yeah.
a tax-paying, law-abiding citizen who rides the bus, fuck you. Fuck
Right.
you. We are not here to protect you. You're on your fucking own. That's exactly what she's saying. If you're a mentally deranged person who doesn't live in a home because you're a fucking drug addict, oh, we have the utmost sympathy for you. We care about you. Oh, we care about your feelings. You're most important to us. You're
Hmm.
society's number one priority. And the people out there that just want to go to work safely, those people can get fucked.
Right.
That's what that statement says.
Well, the problem is it's not like if this was a person who like, oh, no one knew and they just have no record, they just fucking went crazy. I'd be more sympathetic to like, oh my God, like if it's a person that has this massive criminal record that goes in and out of prison constantly, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh man, this is the thing. Look, and I buy more into the fourth turning narrative than you do. That these culture wars aren't constant, ongoing. That society comes to some sort of resolution, and the dominant ideology takes over for a generation.
Hmm.
I think that's happening. I think we're witnessing that. I think people are getting super fed up. I think the dominant ideology, the pushback ideology has been progressivism, but the dominant ideology that's ultimately going to win is going to be far more conservative. It's going to be a fucking lock them up. Like we're sick of dealing with crime. We're sick of dealing with lawbreakers, and it's going to be more. It's going to be more. We need to structure society so it's safe for people.
Hmm.
It's definitely going to be more in that direction. That sort of consensus is going to be formed, and there's going to be a dominant political party for 20 years. I think that's going to happen. Democrats are just making themselves completely. They're not even competitive. I don't know. I guess we'll see in the midterms, right?
Hmm. Even the kid's mother, or not the kid, he's an adult. Even the guy's mother, I think he's like in his 30s, um, said that she told the news that he was like going crazy and that she was trying to get him uh committed or something. And I don't know, like why was he? She said she got an involuntary commitment order from the courts.
He had an involuntary commit order. Like they were.
Yeah. So I'm
Oof.
like, what the fuck's going on here?
So look, he might have just been lashing out because his mom was trying to get him incarcerated.
Well, she said, and I don't know what the time span of this is because apparently he was going out of prison a lot. She said that she had to kick him out. The reason, so he was homeless. The reason he was homeless is because she kicked him out because he was too dangerous
Yeah.
to be around. And yet, this person is allowed to roam the streets, even though it says he spent more than 5 years in prison for robbery with a deadly weapon.
Yeah.
Okay,
Look,
great.
all he had to do was chill and sleep at his mom's.
Oh, it's even better. She's saying that his weird behavior came after he came back from prison. So he was a criminal first, and then prison made him insane or unleashed some latent thing that was building. So
Well,
great.
obviously you got to do fucked up shit in prison to survive. So
Right, right.
prison is no cakewalk.
Hmm.
Look,
Wonderful.
and if people want to advocate for making prison not that kind of place, I mean, I'm receptive to that. But you got to take these people off the streets. You can't be. A lot of people are much more crueler. Like they think prison should be cruel because the people obviously have done horrible things, right? So they don't mind that prison
No,
is
yeah,
the
that's
place where
it's
you got to
dumb.
fucking.
That's dumb. It's so stupid. No, this would make America so much better. Okay, you have to actually get way more police.
Hmm.
You have to get way more prisons. You got to lock up more people who commit violent crimes, especially.
Yeah,
But you have to make the prisons actually safe. This is like, this drives me fucking crazy.
yeah,
Make the prisons actually safe. Okay. Make them safe. Make them, if people are there who actually do want to get rehabilitated, make that actually a feasible option. Make it so people don't have to become more crazy, more dangerous, more unhinged to survive in prison. And I think you're right. People just don't care because it's like revenge. It's stupid. It makes everything worse at the end of the day. People should not have to worry about being raped or killed or having to join a race group or a gang group in order to survive in prison.
everyone I know
Right.
who's been to prison, and I got a couple friends that have been
Hmm.
incarcerated. They all say like, first thing you got to do is you got to join a gang, and
Yeah.
the way you join a gang is you start a fight with someone in a rival gang.
Right.
So you like immediately you have to fight for your survival.
Yeah.
Oh
Which, yeah,
man,
it's just
that's just fucking crazy.
making everything worse for society, making rehabilitation almost impossible, making bad people probably even worse. Just so I'm totally fine with increasing the prisons, increasing the policing, but you got to make prisons like the point is to keep them away from everyone else. Okay, there shouldn't be these fucking crazy situations that's going on now.
Right. Like it's like survival.
Yeah,
It's
that shouldn't
like
be.
a fucking crazy, yeah.
We're supposed to live in a civilized fucking world. Okay, our prison shouldn't be run like some sort of fucking third world crazy place.
Yeah, it completely takes rehabilitation off the table, but
Yeah.
this is why I'm this is why I'm in favor of the death penalty because there are some crimes that just death for the perpetrator seems just the most pragmatic option.
Right.
Like
Right.
that person is going to be a danger to people in prison and
Hmm.
they're really just they they should never get out. So why are we wasting the resources for them to be incarcerated forever so that they can terrorize other people in prison?
My best friend was a guard. They expect that you join a gang. It makes their job easier. Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, because they
That's crazy.
keep each other in line.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
and it's all based on race, straight up race. Yeah. You
mhm.
don't get to join the you don't get to join the black guys. You if you're white, you got to join the Aryan
Right.
Brotherhood. Oh my
Hmm.
god. Oh my god.
Yeah, the point of prison is to confine and separate, to incapacitate criminals. Yes,
Mhm.
100%. The point is not to make them worse, so that when they get out, if they get out, everything is so much worse. And the point is too also not to fucking you either believe in not torturing people or you don't. So
Mhm.
just keep these people away, lock these people up, keep them away from people that want to participate in society. And if those people want to rehabilitate themselves, they should have the option to do that.
Hi! You just listened to a clip from the Sitch and Adams Show. Most of the time we stream Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, and we stream during the week. Come join us. You guys are going to love it. It'll be great.